The silence is what eats you first. Not the dark, not the hunger. It's the sudden, screaming absence of the world. The hum of the fridge is gone. The buzz of your phone is dead. This isn't a power cut. This is a flatline. The paradox? Your survival kit won't save you. Your generator is a dinner bell for the desperate, and your canned food is just a countdown timer. You think you have 72 hours. You have 7 days before the person you call neighbor becomes a verb. I'm going to show you why everything you think you know about survival is wrong, and how to unlearn it before the silence starves you of your humanity. The collapse of normalcy. The first 24 hours are a psychological war. You will lose it if you indulge in normalcy bias. This is the insidious, comforting voice in your head that says, it'll be back on soon. This is the voice that tells you to wait, to check your dead phone, to tell your kids it's just an adventure. That voice is a liar. It is a lullaby that sings you to your death. A total grid down scenario means the intricate, invisible systems that support 300 million people have evaporated. It's not one failure, it's a cascade. The power is gone. This means the water pumps are silent. This means the sewage treatment plants are stagnant. This means the logistics chain that puts food on your shelf is severed. The bank ATMs are blind, the gas stations are useless, your house, your sanctuary, has just become a prepackaged tomb, and the clock is ticking. The first thing you must kill is that voice of normalcy. You are not waiting for help. You are the help. You are the first responder, the engineer, and the warlord of your own 2-bedroom apartment. Every second you spend scrolling through a dead phone screen is a second you are losing the initiative. Panic is a luxury. We are moving. Priority 1. The water lie. You think you're safe because you have a case of bottled water. You're not. You will burn through that in 3 days, and then what? The human body is a leaky bag of water, and it needs constant refilling. The rule is 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and basic sanitation. That is a lot of water. You have about 12 hours from the moment the power dies before municipal water pressure drops to 0. Your taps will become decorative. This is your window. Go, now, fill everything. The bathtub is the obvious choice. Fill your pots, your pans, your empty soda bottles, that weird vase you hate. If it holds liquid, it is now a reservoir. Do not use milk jugs. The protein and sugar residue will breed bacteria. But there's a hidden source everyone forgets. Your hot water heater. It holds 40 to 60 gallons of potable water. A lifeline. You must know how to drain it. Find it, turn off the gas or the breaker, shut off the cold water inlet, and attach a hose to the drain valve at the bottom. This is your strategic reserve. After that 12-hour window, the water in the pipes is poison. Without positive pressure, a backflow occurs. Sewage, contaminants, and filth from 100 other homes can reverse flow right into the fresh water lines. From this moment on, every single drop of water you consume must be treated. The gold standard is a rolling boil for at least 1 minute. This kills bacteria, viruses, and pathogens. But boiling costs fuel, and fuel is precious. A secondary method is chemical purification. Plain, unscented household bleach is your friend. The ratio is critical. 8 drops per gallon of clear water. Double that if the water is cloudy. Let it sit for 30 minutes. It will taste terrible. That taste is the flavor of life. But what about when the tub runs dry? You become a water harvester. Set out tarps, trash bags, anything to catch rain. Funnel it from your gutters, but understand that water is contaminated with roofing tar and bird droppings. It must be filtered first, even just through a t-shirt to remove sediment, and then boiled or chemically treated. In a desperate pinch, you can dig a solar still. This involves digging a hole, placing a container in the center, covering the hole with a plastic sheet, and weighting the center with a rock. The sun evaporates moisture from the soil, which condenses on the plastic and drips into your container. It is slow, tedious, and yields very little, but it is water. You've secured hydration, but you're losing heat just sitting there. Your home has become a freezer, and you are the main course. Priority 2, the shelter fallacy. Your house is not shelter. It is a shell. It was designed to function with a furnace with active heating. Without it, it's just a poorly insulated box that will bleed your body heat into the environment. We must fix this. Forget heating the whole house. You will fail, and you will waste precious fuel. You must create a micro-shelter. Choose one room, the smallest one, preferably south-facing to catch the sun, and seal it off. This is your fortress. Use blankets, towels, or duct tape to seal the cracks under the door and around the window frames. Cover the windows themselves. Cardboard is good. Bubble wrap is better. Plastic sheeting is best. You are fighting a war against the 5 laws of physics that want you dead. First is conduction, the transfer of heat through direct contact. This is why sleeping on the floor will kill you. The ground is a massive heat sink, and it will suck the warmth from your body relentlessly. Get off the floor. Sleep on a mattress, on couch cushions, on a pile of cardboard, on a pile of your own clothes. Anything is better than the ground. Second is convection, the thief that steals heat using air currents. This is the draft under your door. Every time you stop a draft, you stab convection in the back. This is why you layer clothing. The air trapped between your shirt and your jacket is the real insulator. Third is radiation, the heat your own body gives off into the empty air. This is where a Mylar space blanket becomes invaluable. It reflects 90% of your body heat right back at you. Create a tent within your sealed room. Drape blankets over a table. Sleep inside it. This tiny pocket of air will warm up, blocking both convection and radiation. Fourth is evaporation. Sweat is your enemy. If you get your clothes wet either from exertion or precipitation, you must change them. Water pulls heat from your body 25 times faster than dry air. Staying dry is staying alive. Fifth is respiration. You lose a tremendous amount of heat and moisture just by breathing cold air. Wrap a scarf or cloth over your mouth. It will pre-warm the air you breathe in and capture some of the moisture you breathe out. If you must create fire indoors, you are playing with death. Carbon monoxide is a silent, odorless killer. A terracotta pot placed upside down over a few candles can create a small radiant heater. But you must crack a window for ventilation. A battery-powered CO detector is as vital as a flashlight. Never, ever bring a charcoal grill, a propane heater, or a gas generator inside. You will go to sleep and you will not wake up. And this entire equation reverses in the summer. A heat wave during a blackout is just as deadly. You will live nocturnally, sleeping during the hot day and moving at night. You will hang wet towels in open windows to create evaporative cooling. You will stay on the lowest, coolest floor of your house. And you will need electrolytes. A simple mix of water, salt, and a little sugar can keep your body functioning. You're warm, you're hydrated, but your body is a machine that requires fuel. The pantry is full, but you're already starving. Priority 3. The calorie currency. Food is not for pleasure, it is fuel. You are an engine and you must be fed calories to generate heat and perform work. Your full fridge is a biological time bomb. The clock starts now. A refrigerator will keep food safe for about 4 hours. A full freezer will last 24 to 48 hours. After that, it is a casket full of rotting meat. This is phase 1, the spoilage clock. You must cook everything. Haul out the grill. Cook all the meat, all the chicken, all the fish. This does 2 things. It preserves it through cooking, and it gives you a much-needed morale boost. But be warned, the smell of a barbecue in a starving city is not a dinner invitation. It is an advertisement. It tells everyone within a mile that you have food. A much safer method is a hobo stove, made from a large tin can with holes punched in the bottom for airflow and a larger opening on the side to feed small twigs. It's efficient, burns very hot, and produces far less smoke and smell. Cook your food, then get back inside. Once the perishables are gone, you enter phase 2, the deep pantry. This is where your planning pays off. Canned goods, rice, beans, pasta, oats, honey, and salt are your new best friends. You need carbs and fats for energy, not just protein. You must now think like an accountant. How many calories do you have? How many people? How many days? You are rationing for the long haul. But you must also ration your morale. Do not eat all the good stuff first. Save the coffee, the chocolate, the canned peaches. Keep them for day 5, when the cold and the dark are pressing in, and your will is starting to crack. That single cup of hot coffee will be more valuable than a pound of rice. But there is a partner to food, and it is the one that will kill you faster than starvation. Sanitation. The moment the toilets stop flushing, your home becomes a 19th century slum. Disease, not violence, is the biggest killer in a collapse. Cholera, dysentery, and typhoid are waiting. You must declare war on your own waste. Dig a latrine outside, at least 200 feet from any water source and downhill from it. After every use, cover the waste with dirt or lime. This is not optional. If you are trapped indoors, you need a twin bucket system. One bucket is for urine only. Urine is mostly sterile. You can dilute it and dump it in a dead spot in your yard. The second bucket is for solid waste. You must line it with a heavy-duty trash bag. After every use, you must cover the waste completely with an absorbent, odor-killing material like sawdust, cat litter, or even shredded newspaper. When the bag is half full, seal it, remove it, and store it. Where? That is the problem. You must have a designated waste area, far from your living space, secure from animals. Pests are vectors for disease. A rat or fly that gets into your waste and then your food will sign your death warrant. Hand washing is non-negotiable. Use hand sanitizer if you have it. If not, ash from your fire mixed with a little water creates lye, a primitive but effective soap. Priority 4, the two-legged problem. You've handled the biological threats, but the grid isn't the only system that failed. The social system is next. The realization is dawning on your neighbors. No one is coming. The grocery stores are empty shells. The real threat isn't disease. It's walking on two legs, and it's getting hungry. Your priority is to become a ghost. This is the gray man principle. It's not just about your house. It's about you. You must look poor, empty, and boring. The house that looks prepared gets swarmed. The house that looks abandoned gets passed over. This means absolute light discipline. No lights visible from the street. Hang heavy black blankets over your one sealed window. When you use a flashlight, use it under another blanket. Do not run a generator. It is a lighthouse for pirates. Do not wear camouflage or tactical gear. You look like a supply depot. Wear what everyone else wears. Look dejected, not alert. Do not make eye contact. Your security is layered. The first layer is deterrence. Make your house look like it's already been looted. Tip over your own trash cans. The second layer is detection. Noise traps. Cans on a string across your porch. Gravel under windows. A dog is the best alarm system ever invented. The third layer is delay. Barricade your doors with furniture. A door jammer. Screwing 2x4s into the door frame. The final layer is defense, and it is the last resort. A can of wasp spray shoots 20 feet and blinds an attacker. A baseball bat, a heavy kitchen knife. The goal is not to win a fight. The goal is to create distance and time to escape. But you cannot be a ghost forever. Isolation is also a death sentence. The lone wolf dies. You need intelligence. Your battery-powered AM/FM radio is your lifeline to the outside world. It will tell you if help is really coming or if the chaos is spreading. And you must look for allies. The trusted neighbor. The family member down the street. A small, trusted group is infinitely stronger than a lone survivor. How do you vet them? You share small things, a little information, a little water, see what they do. Do they hoard it or do they offer something in return? Trust is the new currency, and it's more valuable than gold. The final battle. You've survived the week. You're a ghost in a dead city. But survival isn't an event, it's a process. The final enemy isn't the blackout. It's not the cold, it's the person staring back at you in the dark. The mind breaks before the body. It breaks from boredom, from fear, and from apathy. The only way to fight this is with routine. It sounds stupid when the world is ending, but it is the one thing you can control. Wake up at the same time. Get dressed. Check your water supply. Check your security. Prepare your rations. Assign yourself a task. Improve the shelter, read a book, clean your tools, mend your clothes, do 20 push-ups. The physical action fights the cold and keeps the mind sharp. Routine is the anchor that keeps you from drifting into the insanity of the void. Hope is not waiting for rescue. Hope is action. Hope is boiling the next pot of water. Hope is reinforcing the window. Hope is having a plan for day 8, day 15, and day 30. You are not surviving a blackout. You are learning to become self-reliant. The grid was a convenience, not a guarantee. It was a crutch, and now you are learning to walk without it. You are the generator now. You are the water pump. You are the light. The darkness didn't kill you. It just showed you what you're made of. Tell me in the comments, what is the one item in your house you'd suddenly see as a lifesaver? The one thing everyone else overlooks. Let's build the real survival kit.